and then you had tiny poop last night.
I didn't have any poops last night. Oh.
I think some company's overdue. I've started talking to the pictures on the walls.
I wonder so
It
bad.
gets a little lonely. All these empty rooms, just watching the hours tick by.
Do you want to be a Tedbert? Hot things? Sure.